Welcome back to Face to Face. I'm Jon Ralston. Voters went to the polls in key state races on Tuesday, and when the dust cleared, Republicans captured gubernatorial seats in Virginia and New Jersey, while a Democrat won a U.S. House seat in upstate New York for the first time since the Civil War. What do the results mean for next year's midterm election, if anything? Here to talk about that and the outlook for Nevada's Republican Party, conservatives Steve Wark and Chuck Muth. Gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Before we get into those national results, I do want to just go through this incident that I was talking to Heidi Harris about, not so much about the issue of whether they should have talked about it or not, but the impact on Sue Lowden, who some people, including myself, think is the front runner to win that. Let me show you what Sue Lowden told Nevada newsmakers this week about that incident. Listen to this.
I didn't laugh about it, but I know that it's been made out to be like that. I took it very seriously, and what I said was that I very much remember Ned Day's bomb, who was my co-anchor, and I remembered Frank Rosenthal's bomb because I felt it, our TV station, when I was the anchor woman there, and a reporter was 5 or 6 blocks away. We felt that bomb. I referred to those incidents as being fresh in my mind, but I did not remember, and frankly, I still don't remember, and I haven't had time to read the news clips. I guess there's some news clips about Senator Reid's car bomb.
All right, gentlemen, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'll start with you, Mr. Wark. This should have been just like a one-day thing, you know, and she should have just said, oh, okay, now that I know about it, I'm sorry I made light of it, right? And it would have been over. But now it's been extended by liberal media types like me, right?
Yeah, unfair liberal media types.
Yeah.
Look, it's Heidi Harris's job to be provocative. It makes for good radio. And whether or not she actually remembered it or didn't remember it, it's her job to make for good radio. Now, here's the problem, is that Sue Lowden's job is not to be provocative as a candidate. And if I was advising Sue Lowden, I would have told her, if I knew what the questioning was going to be up front, don't go there. Just shrug your shoulders, say, I don't know anything about it.
Don't give Harry Reid any kind of issue, right? Because you've got the upper hand right now.
No, Sue Lowden's job is totally different than Heidi Harris's, and Sue Lowden should have realized that when she was sitting in front of Heidi Harris.
What do you think?
I think Steve Freeze got it right on another television show last week. This in and of itself is not going to be a big deal come next November, a year from now. What it is, though, is a warning sign. Sue Lowden, I agree with you, it should be considered the front runner, and she's going to have not only Harry Reid coming after her, but her Republican primary opponents. And it's an indication, early indication, that the campaign probably should have done exactly what you said, made this a one-day story. Issue a statement immediately and get over it and just refer back to statement.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting this is going to be an issue that anyone's going to be talking about.
But it is a warning sign, you know, that, okay, this was a stumble. It wasn't handled as well as it could have been. The campaign needs to just do a little bit better.
And guess it was a big help to Sue Lowden on this and trying to put this behind her. The most prominent Republican in this state, gentlemen, Governor Jim Gibbons. He also talked about this on Nevada Newsmakers. Man, I'm giving Sam Shad a lot of publicity today. Take a look at this.
If you read the report, and I hope you read the police report. Did you read it?
Yeah.
Did you read it? Because it didn't say car bomb. It said there was a shoebox with a phone book in it. And the last time I defined bomb, it wasn't a shoebox with a phone book in it. If it is, then Nextel is a weapons of mass destruction proliferator, because that is not a bomb.
Okay. You're smirking. I'm stunned still when I hear him say that. There's nothing ever that I've seen written about a phone book or a shoebox. Do you know what the heck he's talking about, Mr. Wark?
No, I don't. And the only reason that I could think that the governor went there is because he was trying to set up a punchline.
The whole Nextel thing, which is used on Heidi Harris's program also.
Exactly. Otherwise, there's absolutely no reason to entertain somebody's question about that, because
just shut up.
Shut up. Hey, I don't know. See, one of the successes that people find in politics is their ability to control a situation. You don't have to answer a question. You don't have to go there. You don't have to follow a line of inquiry if you don't want to. I mean, you're putting your can on the line. You're putting millions of dollars on the line. Why do you need to entertain somebody's question for 15 seconds?
Real quickly, what the heck is wrong with the governor?
Well, the problem was that he said that a week earlier on Heidi Harris's show, and when I heard that, I said, okay, did I miss something? I didn't hear about that. You had almost an entire week to go to verify and get that right before he went on Sam Shad, and I don't know why that wasn't done. I mean, that should have been resolved right after, immediately
Why do you
after.
think it was?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Do you say that a lot about Jim Gibbons? I have no idea.
Good try.
Yeah, I know a lot of people do. All right, when we come back, we're going to get Mr. Muth and Mr. Wark to weigh in on those results of those elections in New York and Virginia and New Jersey. Back in a moment.